And okay guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about something many of you probably don't like. Maybe some of you do, but most people I've talked to truly despise what I'm about to talk about. And that is school. Now, I'm going to go a little bit into my past school experiences. I'm going to go about whether you guys like or do not like school. Then I'm going to talk about, whether school, or if school, like if you ran into some issues I did, whether school takes up too much time for you to like do a hobby. And then I'm going to give you some advice on stuff that I think will really help you guys. So let's get right into it. So back when I was in school, we'll start back in the youngin' days, back when I was in elementary school. And for those of you that don't know the American school system, that is like right when you're old enough to be put into a public school system that isn't where you have to be like, basically it's where you start learning. You actually start to learn some core essentials that'll help you throughout life. Now, I was fine in elementary school. I think everyone was. It's a really easy time and all that. It was later into elementary school, technically like 5th and 6th grade, where I stopped really caring because the workload did get harder. Looking back at it, obviously it isn't that hard, but like back then, I thought it was the hardest stuff in the world, and I didn't want to do it, so I didn't. I literally failed 5th grade. I failed 6th grade. I failed all through middle school, which is in between high school and middle school varies per student or per American school system. Like in my school system, elementary school was 1st grade through 6th grade, then 7th and 8th grade were middle school, then 9th through 12th grade were high school, and then you go on to university. So basically, I failed all the way through ending of elementary school, through middle school, and freshman year, my first year of high school. And then I started picking it up because at the time I was like so content that I knew what I wanted to do in life, and that was I wanted to be an actor. And I was like, you don't need to be smart to be an actor. And then I realized how unrealistic of a dream that was. And not because it was not unrealistic because I didn't think I could do it. It had nothing to do with that. It was unrealistic because I didn't actually want to be an actor. It was I liked the money that went with being an actor. So I wanted to be an actor for the wrong reason. And I realized that about sophomore year of high school. And I was like, maybe I should look into something that I'd actually enjoy. And I found that in business. I started reading business articles and stuff like that. So I really started studying in high school and really working towards it. So I didn't really take any business classes because our school didn't have that many really good ones that I knew about. And until my senior year was when I finally took an accounting class in the school. But I found out I enjoyed business stuff and I loved hearing about it and all of that. And I thought that was it. That is what I wanted to do. And even now, I still enjoy that stuff, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I want to do. I found out too much that I've fallen in love too much with YouTube, and that YouTube is what I want to do at this point. And my parents may be against it, and a lot of people I know may be against it, but it truly is what I'm looking forward to now in life. And I don't know. It's hard to kind of explain my mindset, but anyway, let's go with the story. So I failed that, and I started really studying, and I did well in school my last 3 years. Got into university, where I attend the University of Massachusetts, and everything just sort of worked out well. I got into a school that I really enjoy. I've made a lot of friends and all of that, and I didn't think YouTube was actually going to be something I could pursue because when I first entered university, I wasn't growing on YouTube. In fact, I just did it for fun. And then I got into university, and bam, that's when what I like to call the explosion happened. In a matter of 1 year, I gained 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, and it's all thanks to you guys, but it made me realize that this is what I want to do. It's what I want to pursue. It's what I really want to do. This past summer, I went to ArcadeCon in Florida, which was kind of a big point that really made me want to really strive to become the best I possibly could. And I realized that business wasn't for me. As much as I enjoy business and I enjoy learning about business, I can't see myself sitting behind a desk, crunching numbers all day and talking to clients all day and giving them financial advice and working in the stock. I just can't see myself doing that for the rest of my life and being happy. And I found out what makes me happy is entertaining people, which sort of goes back to that original idea of being an actor. And I always did enjoy entertaining people. I've loved it all my life. The fact that I can make someone else smile and not really have to not really have to do, you know what I mean? Like not having to stress about what I'm doing, if that makes sense. I love I love not being stressed. It's like one of the key things I look forward to. And in the financial business, everything is stressful. Everything. I know that because my dad's in the industry and everything's stressful. But moving aside, I realized that YouTube is what I wanted to do, and that really catches you up with my academic life. That's where I am currently, and I'm currently contemplating whether or not to continue school and just to pursue YouTube and to look into different deals, and I may or may not just do YouTube full-time and take some time off of university to try and pursue it, and then go back to university at a later date. I don't know. I'm still looking at my options and seeing, you know, what is the best one. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about, for those people out there who like school, good for you. You're probably pretty smart if you enjoy school, and you probably have quite a few friends. Maybe you're even what's considered the popular crowd, or maybe you're not in the popular crowd. Maybe you're just really smart and enjoy school and have a nerdy friend group like I sort of did, minus the smart thing. But if you do like school, then you're probably going to have no issues getting into university and doing what you love. But for those that don't like school, a lot of times it's a lot harder to figure out what you love, because if you can't go into university to test certain things, then it's a lot harder to find out, you know, what you want to do in life. And a lot of times that's really difficult. And the American school system is kind of bad in that regard at helping people figure out, you know, what they want to do in life. I've learned that I was not prepared to decide what I wanted to do, and the American school system is absolutely horrific in that regard, and I'm not gonna. This video isn't to absolutely crap on the American school system, but it's bad. I'll tell you that. So for those that don't like school, the best I can say to you is bear with it and find what you love. Don't rely on the school to find it for you. You need to do a little pushing yourself. Figure out what you love to do. Figure out what you want to do, and just pursue it. Just do it. Whether you think it's realistic or not, just go for it. Go for the gold. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Now, for those of you that may have a hobby that could turn into a job, sort of like YouTube or something, if school takes up too much time for you to pursue that hobby, don't worry too much about it. You know, when I was in high school, I could only upload 1 or 2 videos a week on this channel, and people still stayed and watched somewhat. I'm not going to say it was many viewers, but like they stayed and watched nonetheless. And so if you do, just don't give up and find any free time, make the best of your free time to really pursue that hobby, and it will work out for you. Trust me. The best advice I can give is just never give up on what you want to do. Never, ever, ever give up. If this channel one day or tomorrow, if I were to wake up and this channel was dead, you would see a new channel within minutes. And I'd be upset that, yeah, I lost the channel, but I'm not going to let that, you know, screw me up. I would work hard to recreate the amazing channel that I had recently had. I would work hard to make sure that channel would come back to life. And those of you that follow me on Twitter and Instagram and any other social media would know, but at first you guys could subscribe, so go follow me on there. Ding! Anyway, the last thing I can say, guys, is just pursue what you love. If you love, you know, art, if you love acting, if you love, you know, being a policeman, or if you want to, you know, be in NASA and go to the moon, or if you want to join the Army or the Air Force or any branch of the military, do what you want to do. You know, that's the best thing I can say. And I give my older brother a lot of credit. Everyone was against what he wanted to do. He wanted to be a police officer, and he's in criminal justice now, and he's happy, and he's still in university studying about it, but he is studying, I believe he wants to go into canine units and stuff, and it's really cool because he found out what he loved. He loved, you know, working with dogs. He loved being a police officer, so mix those two together and you become a canine unit. So he found what he loved, and it's really awesome. So that's really all I want to talk about to you today, guys. But if you have any comments about school that you may need some help on, maybe I can help you if you post a comment and maybe drop a like on this video. But if you post a comment, I'll make sure to try and reply to as many as I can. And if I don't reply, maybe you guys can help other people in the comments that seem to be having issues. So reply to other people's comments if I haven't gotten back to them yet. And I'm going to try to help as many of you as I can in any way I can, because school is kind of difficult. So anyway, thanks a ton for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Oh, and by the way, if you want to check out the server, Opcraft.